Hello everyone, this side Siddharth Mukherjee again. Friends, today I will give you one glimpse of how to trade intraday with 1 hour chart. And on those 1 hour chart, today I will explain you how to use 200 moving average and 50 moving average for trading into intraday. So let's take EMA. It's a exponential moving average, okay, and that exponential moving average we will take two. One I will take for 200 and I will take for 50. So let's make it 50 and another will let's make it 200. So these two moving average we will take and will work on intraday basis. How to do intraday? So in intraday, what I will do, we will take it 5 minute chart. We will do it in 5 minute chart. With this 5 minute chart, we will go for FNO stocks, future and option stocks, or any non FNO stocks as well. So let's try with the FNO stocks and how to do it. I will show you. Let's say it's a Bandhan Bank. Bandhan Bank, and this is the 5 minute of chart. In 5 minute of chart, how you will trade, that I will explain you. But before that, let me tell you that in stock market, whenever you are trading, okay, so you should have a trade setup confirmed trade setup, and you should have multiple time tested setup. That time tested setup will give you edge over the period of time. And if you don't have that kind of setup, then don't try uh, don't try new setup in a live market. You should use your the tried and tested setup. Okay, so this setup I will show you how to trade. Okay, so let's make this 50 moving average as a green and red one as a 200 moving as a red. Okay, and what we will do, we will search out some good stocks which are very much liquid in nature. So which are the liquid stocks? Like ICICI Bank, SBI, Tech Mahindra, and then Oro Pharma, this kind of stocks, DLF, this you can also take. Okay, so what we will do in this setup, we will do work with the pullbacks only. Okay, pullbacks, that means the stocks has moved up and it is trying to come near 200 moving average. When it will come near 200 moving average, I know that this is the multiple time tried and tested setup. When it will come up with a very less stop loss, you can go for a long. So when you are making the longs, what you have to see, that three parameter you have to see. That first that your 50 moving average has crossed the 200 moving average in 5 minute of chart. Okay, second thing, you have to see that slope of 200 moving average is up, not down. So this is the pre-requirement. And previous trend was up. Last 2 3 days trend is up. This is the main requirement of this setup. So first requirement is that the 200 moving average slope is up. Second requirement is previous trend is up. So if you last 2 3 days trend is up. And third is the pullback is happening. So pullback is happening means the stock is getting corrected and coming into the near 200 moving average. And this setup we will work with the 5 minute of chart. Okay, so what we will do, we will take the previous swing low as a stop loss. So this is our stop loss. Or what we can do, we will take the stop loss of 1% from the price. So let's say 289 is our near 289 and 290 it is taking support. Then on that time what we will do, 1 and 5% we will take a stop loss. So 289 uh, as almost 3 rupees is your stop loss. Okay, so 286 is your stop loss, and what you have to do, you have to go for a long. So in this long, when you will take the profit, you will take the profit when you will get 2.5% to 3%. So let's say 290 was there, so 290 to 299, almost 3% profit is coming. So you can take the profit in 2.5% as well, and close the trade. Don't make any kind of trade. Okay, so here this one work very well. You see that again it went up, it fall down near 50 moving average, it is hovering, and this 50 moving average is taking as a support, working act as a support on this setup. And from 292 to 298 it again went up, then it came down. And why it fall? Because there was a triple top formation was there, triple top formation was there. So when triple top formation is there, you should be cautious, or double top formation is there, you should be cautious, because this is the main reversal pattern, and most of the traders are finding this kind of pattern to book their profits or make the opposite trades. Okay, and their stop loss are just 1% from the above triple top and double bottom formation. Okay, so you see that it very much went near 200 moving average. Near 200 moving average, it was trying to take support, but support was broken with this candle. If you see that this candle is very big, so when 200 moving average is support is broken, then again what your trade is there? Your trade is short. What you will do? Take the stop loss of 1% from one your moving average, 200 moving average, and make in a short position. What is your target? 3%, 2.5 to 3%. And what is your stop loss? 1%. Okay, again you see that it is trying to move up, it came. So this candle properly close above 200 moving average. What you will do here? You will go for a one buy, you will go for a one lot buy, or 100 shares, 200, 250 shares you will go for a buy. What is your stop loss? 1% from this price. And what is your target? 3%. So let's say you had 292 you were buying. Okay, you see that curvature is almost flat, that means some sideways movement will happen, so don't worry on that. And but your 50 moving average, you see that it is going up, so you no need to worry about that your stop loss is going to hit you, this your stop loss will not going to hit here. Then what you will do, you will take 1% as a stop loss, and target will be again 2.5 to 3%. Then again near your double, when you see that okay, I have already got 2.5%, just take the profit and close the trade. Again when you will do, then again you will see that stock is trying to come back near the 50 moving average or 200 moving average, so pullbacks are happening. So on that pullback, again near 50 moving average, you will go for a one long, and your stop loss will be 1%, and target would be another 3%. Okay, so by this way, if you will do multiple time trades, so this 3% you have done here, then again you will go for here long, 3% your target, 2.5 to 3% of your target, and stop loss is 1%. If you will do this multiple times in a whole year, let's say 300 times you have done it. Okay, so because 356 days are there, so in 365 days are there, and 365 days we have 52 weeks, and in 52 weeks multiply by 2 is exactly almost 112 days is leave. So we will remove that 365 to 112 days, around 250 days are there. In 250 days again let's say 10 to 12 holidays are there in 240. So if you are doing this 240 days consistently, religiously, I am betting you, you will be not in a loss in your lifetime. This is one of the best method to trade. And we are not predicting anything. What we are doing, we are working on a price action. So what, this is the price is taking support, then on what we are doing, we are making we are going long. And when price is taking resistance near 250 moving average, on that time we are shorting. So you see that here one short opportunity was there, again 1% loss, 1% is your stop loss. You will see that this stop loss got hit. Okay, again you did it here with again you will see that your 200 moving average is almost flat. So when 200 moving average is flat, sorry, 50 moving average is flat and 200 moving average is up, that means trend is still up, but 200 near 200 moving average, the curvature is not up. Then you should not take a trade. When you have to take the trade, you see that the curvature of 200 moving average and 50 moving average both is exactly in a same direction upside. Now you see that this is a full sideways movement. You, again the stocks are coming near 200 moving average, pullbacks are happening. 200 moving average near 200, pullbacks are happening. Okay, so in this area you should not trade, you should not trade. But if you are trading, so what I will tell you, take very much small targets and take very much stop loss, like 1% your target, 1% is stop loss if you are doing it. Okay, but crisscross will happen and whipsaws will happen. So I will suggest you not to take a trade. When you will take the trade, when proper candle close is there above 200 and 250 moving average both, and curvature start going upside. So let's say if this curvature is going upside, again this is going upside, so your trade, let's say, start here or in this candle. And again what you will do, you will go for a long, and stop loss will be 1%, and take the trade, take the trade. This is the, again you will see that here this is in year 329. This stock is exactly again, DLF is again taking support. So what you will do, if you are going for a long, then your 3% 2 to 3% is your target, and stop loss is 1%. Okay, so what I will tell you, you will try with the cash 100 times. You will try with the cash in 100 times. If you are success, let's say 70 to 80 times, then you can make this setup as your own setup. I am sharing with you all because sharing is caring, and I believe that this will help you all, the new traders. And let's move in some other stock as well and see that how this setup is working. That 50 and 200 moving average with 5 minutes of chart. Again, beautifully you see that the candle is exactly taking support near, and near this support what you will do, you will go for a one long, and stop loss is again your 1% is your stop loss. Okay, and target is 2.5 to 3%. Again you see that, again you see that here it here you see that crisscross are happening, but again if you see that the curvature is down, this is the flat. So flat sideways to downside movement is there in a very much short time. And again when this kind of movements are happening, on that time your target should be 1% and stop loss should be 1%. Here you see that in the pullback, this area is your one long. You will go for a one long, stop loss is again 1%, target is 2 to 3%. Again you are, if you are doing short as well, the same things will happen. So if you see that curvature is down, curvature is flat to down, again what you will do, when proper closing is there in a 5 minute, you will do the short. What is your stop loss, 1 to 1% is your stop loss, and take the trade. When you will book the profit, you will get 2 to 3% of when you will get 2 to 3%. Okay, and by this way you can do the trades. And when if you see that 50 moving average, near the 50 moving average, this cross are happening, that means this is the sideways movement. Don't try to take that trade, and don't make the positions on that time, because there are lots of stocks are there. You can try in other stocks, same thing. So that's why you have to do search. You have to search. You see that here supports are happening. Support break, and then it came down almost 1%. Almost 1% it came down. Okay, and then it moved up. So again, when it is taking the support, so by this way you have to do it. You see that here support is happening. From downside it crossed up, then took the support. So you should take the trade here rather than here. So because probability of winning is here more rather than here. Okay, and if you see that here flat of curvature of 200 moving is very much flat. So no need to take the trade in a long side. If you're taking the trade in a long side, then your stop loss is very much tight, and you will follow the rule. So this is the rule based trading. If you are doing this kind of trading, your success ratio will be very high, and you will not beg any trainer or trader to give you a call. Okay, and but this need a practice. I will tell you, this need a practice multiple times. If you will do the same kind of practice again and again, it will be successful. If you go to the Tata Steel, this is the Tata Steel chart. See that here support is there. Then support got breaked. You will take one short trade here. Your stop loss is again 1%. Target is 2 to 3%. Okay. Again, it is coming down, but it is moving up. That means that's why I am telling you again and again that 50 moving average and 200 moving average both should have a same kind of direction. If both doesn't have a same kind of direction, then you think that there is a some crisscross will happen and sideways movement will happen. So both should be crossed there, and when both are exactly crossing, both are exactly in the same direction, then you trade. Let's say this one. If you see here, double bottom was there. In the double bottom it took the very good support, and after the support, if you see here, it moved up to it went here. It take the support here in the pullback, and here you exactly go for a one long, and your stop loss is 1%, and target is 2 to 3%. Okay, you see that here exactly the triangle breakout is also there. So, friend, I am myself is a trader. I am trading, and this is one of my setup that sometime I'm using, and I'm getting very good signals on those in this kind of trade. Let's say if I go for a gold, even if in a gold as well, I am getting the good trades here. Let's say in the gold future, I am trying this in a commodity future, commodity currency, everywhere I am trying this one. So this 50 moving average at 200 moving average is working like anything, but always the trade is should be your rule based trading. If rules are not following, then losses will happen. So you see here the curvature is going down for both sides, in 50 moving average and 200 moving average, and you see that 200 moving average has crossed upside with the 250 moving average. That means trend is confirmed for the downside. Okay, so in this time what you will do, you see that it came down heavily, come up, didn't sustain the move, and then again down. So when this kind of moves are there, on that time what you will do, you take the short here. Okay, your stop loss is again 1%, target is 2 to 3%. Support support supports. So you see that supports, whenever this 200 moving average and 50 moving average curvature is upside, it will take the support multiple times. If you do it, let's say you will make it 54. Let's say in the gold 50 is not working, you make it 54, or let's say 60. Let's say 60. So 60, if you see that in near 60 moving average, it's taking very good support. Correct. 60 moving average, it is taking very good support, and in 60 moving average, if you see that beautifully every time, it is when near 260 moving average is coming, it is taking the support, proper supports are there, then moving up. So 1% is your stop loss, target would be 2 to 3%. Sometime in the gold and silver is, these are the stocks where exactly lots of stop loss huntings are going on by the big traders. So I will tell you, when you are doing it, when you are doing it, I will tell you, do with the 200 moving average rather than 50 moving average. Or if you are doing with the 50 moving average, always be in front of the trade rather than going here and there. Okay, you see that here it is taking resistance, taking resistance, taking resistance, then it crossed here, it took the support here, you can go long, stop loss will be here, then it went up. Next day it is down, gap down was there. When gap down was there from below 200 moving average, you are confirmed that okay, the trend is down for few hours, so let's short here. You short and stop loss here, again it went up, you again you see that it would be the resistance area. It is the resistance area because it's still curvature is down, resistance area came down, heavily came down, until unless a big candle is not crossing, you always assume that this is exactly a downtrend move. And then again you see that it took proper support here, went up, support here, went up, support here, went up, and then start moving upside. So again, it is eye, your eye should be trained multiple times before uh, coming into the conclusion. Okay, and this will happen when you will practice this one. You see that near 200 moving average it is taking the support, 50 moving average so you see that how things are happening near 50 and 200 moving average, because on that, on those areas pullbacks are happening, and on those pullbacks how the support and resistance are working, that you have to track properly, you have to track. And I will add one more thing here, that don't try to be very much smart and near this area, don't assume the things. I will say that don't assume the things. See the how the things are happening. See, here you see that in the Reliance, this candlestick is what, it's like a uh, hammer, bullish hammer. Correct, hammers are happening. If you see that hammers are happening here, hammers happen, that means there is a pullback will happen. Then here the bullish Rami patterns are there. Then it is almost bullish engulfing is there. Correct. Again, stop loss should be your stop loss is yours. It went down, took the resistance, went down, took the resistance, went down, took the resistance. So how the trade should be done? I am telling you, this is your this will be your own setup if you will practice it regularly. Let's go to the SBN. See that in near 200 moving average how supports are taking. So 432, 432, 29 to 32. So in this 500 moving average, when and if you see that Chris near 50 and 200 moving average, these are taking supports. So on those supports, some stocks are not moving very very high, and they are sometime. you can say the sideways movements are there. On that time, what I will tell you, see that it will go down then up. So when you are doing it, so longer time frame you should watch, and trade in the proper setups are happening. When proper setups are not happening, don't trade. Okay, and if you know that how to trade with the options in these areas, I will urge you that go for if you are saying that this is the here taking the supports are happening on this area, you will to take the bullish bullish put strategy, credit spread you will take. And again another 1% you should be in a profit, and take that profit and book the profit. So this is again I'm telling you, this needs a practice, because bullish put spread is a credit spread. And you should know that which delta which strike we should choose, so that theta decay would be very fast if 2 3 rupees 4 rupees will go up. So it need a practice. If you want to learn those things, you can connect with me, so that we will discuss on those things. Okay, so what you need: the trend, the curvature, and pullbacks to trade this setup. I think we have done it today. And if any query is there, then just put me in your comment box, and I will try to reply you back. Okay, thank you everyone.